Running today, I'm on top of Silver Pass right now, and today, and the last couple of days actually, came across a lot of people trying to do the Muir Trail, and for one reason or the other, they're canceling their plans. And one thing I realized out here, foremost, you have to know your limitations. You have to know how far to push yourself, and where to go, where is that line, where you draw that line. I'm realizing people that don't know where that line is until they come out here and push it. And first of all, you have to know what your limitations are. You have to know how far you could push yourself, because this trip could be a wonderful experience. It could be the opposite, a very horrible experience, and hopefully not a tragic experience for people. So bottom line, you have to know your limitations. You have to know how far you push yourself. And there's no shame of, for whatever reasons, you can't make the trip. But you're going to have to find where that line is for yourselves. Personally, I could endure a lot of stuff. And so far, a lot of trail have pushed me to my limits. But, everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own pace. And everybody has their own way of viewing things. And I totally respect that. But as far as you guys out there thinking about doing this, it's a challenge. But it's worthwhile to see how far an individual, yourselves, could push yourselves. So, hopefully all what I'm doing for you guys gives you an idea what to expect out here. It's not a tea party by any means, but you see a lot of wonderful terrain, meet a lot of wonderful people. So, gotta keep everything into account. Be open-ended with your plans, and just be truthful to yourselves. Out here, you find out who you really are as an individual, not who you pretend to be. This is the footbridge to Fish Creek. It's the top view of Tully Home. It's a mountain range. Virginia Lake. That's where we're camping out tonight. Caused a couple of creeks, get my boots wet, and find a campsite. Okay, we're here at Virginia Lake, and I came across this solo southbound GMTer. And your name is?
My name is Nate.
So how's everything going, Nate?
Well, it's my first day, and the pack feels pretty heavy, but other than that, I'm doing all right. Calves are a little bit sore, but didn't get wet against my will today, and even though we're kind of getting bitten up a little bit right now, I had a pretty good time.
So how did you prepare for this?
I did some sort of just a lot of bike riding and walking around town, honestly. And for me, I think the bigger preparation was sort of mentally just getting ready to be out here for a couple of weeks. And for that, I'm not sure what all you can do. I just try to think about it a lot and really be comfortable with doing it for the right reasons.
And equipment-wise, what did you research and that works? Does you think is going to work for you?
So I've got the little 5-fingered Vibram things, which you have a pair of also, that I'm going to probably use on the creek crossings, because these guys are 10 or 11 years old, and I brought them because I trust them, and I figured instead of bringing something new out here and figuring out that, it doesn't work out for me, I'd rather have the things I trust. And then I just tried to go sort of ultralight. I basically have one pair of clothes, a rain shell, and some long underwear for when it gets cold. And I've got a ultralight, like a mesh bivouac tent shelter, and just a polyurethane tarp that I can put over it if it starts getting wet. And despite all that ultralight stuff, I got a lot of food with me. My pack's probably weighing in at about 50 pounds right now, and I'm going to pick up some more stuff when I get to Muir Valley Ranch.
And how long did you take to prepare for this?
I've been thinking about it it's kind of been in the back of my mind for a couple of years, and I really decided that I was going to do it in this last year, and I sort of kept an eye on the weather, and we had such an epic snowfall that I was sort of worried about passes and the crossings, and I'm actually starting school in a few weeks, so I knew it was now or never. And I've done a lot of stuff in Yosemite, so I actually cropped that section of the trip off and started in Mammoth instead of Tuolumne Meadows. So I'm only doing 160 or 170, I'm not sure what the mileage is exactly, but I felt pretty comfortable just getting away from it all and coming out here. And as you can see, there are worse places to be. Maybe in 12 days I'll feel a little differently, but right now I'm feeling pretty good.
What advice would you give people that thinking about wanting to do this?
I think probably more than anything, you just should, well, two pieces, I suppose. One is, do smaller trips first. Don't bite off something like this as your first backpacking trip. Do smaller trips first. Just get to know your pace. Get to know your maps, and definitely, in preparing for this, as I sort of said before, come out for the right reasons. Come out because you want to be here and because this kind of stuff makes you happy. Because if you just look at it as a challenge that you're going to meet, you might find out that you aren't happy doing that, just struggling all the time. Whereas if you can look around and really feel happy being here, I think it goes by faster and it goes by easier.
Oh, great. Well, I hope you have a safe and wonderful trip.
All right. Good luck, Tortoise.